And maybe as a married man, I think you just don't like dealing with rejection. Mo, tell us when we're going too far.
No, no. I have a follow-up question.
Okay, I don't like asking for no head either.
Bro.
I just lay back.
And just know I want it.
Always. The worst things can be happening to me.
Bro.
I would like some head at that moment. Or a moment soon to follow.
So head over
Everything.
straight. Okay.
Everything.
Head over everything. Okay.
It became like, oh my God, isn't that every time we see each other we're having sex?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we don't get to see each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that of course gets exhausting. Because you're like, oh, love me for me.
Yeah.
But also at the end of this conversation, like,
I do need to touch your privates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
will you moisturize me?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think I'm at a stage right now where I'm so busy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I want it, but I'm also like, I just got home. It's 12 o'clock. I got home at midnight last night from TSU. So luckily, no, I got home at 11 last night. So luckily she stays up waiting on me.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a great session. But it was really because I was frustrated, upset, and she like let me get your mind off of it.
And that was like my Monday or Tuesday.
Gotcha.
Sometimes that it just in like we were talking about this before you came in, being married 10 years, 12 years, whatever. I've been married 7 years this fall.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the ebb and flow of like sex and the energy that comes with it,
Yeah.
it's not the most exciting sex life. It's not the most like, but it is too because my wife still get me going. Like,
Absolutely, I am.
and I'm just wondering, like, am I like really attracted to her still like this, or am I just a dirty old dog? You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm ready to roll.
Yes, both. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm both. Right, I'm both.
Right.
But yeah, when I'm like really tired and thinking, man, when I get home, I just want to sit down and rest. And she can tell, like, hey, I have a headache. He's tired. He's beat. You know, and we both kind of get the shower in. That's the cue too. We get the shower in at the same time. Hey, you really scrubbing. I'm really scrubbing. You brushing teeth. Okay, I'm brushing teeth.
You gotta call.
Hold on. Mike, what's up? It sounds like you're not even in the car. Yeah, I saw that, but I just got real busy. Where you need to get moved to? Let me try to find it. I'm gonna hit you back. All right, man. Thank you. Well, Vincent, you just got in sooner.
Look at that.
Yeah. But yeah. So we get to brush some teeth, and
My question was, how often are y'all showering together?
oh, we don't shower together. I like my shower. She likes hers.
Oh,
She likes her sink. I
But
like.
you're saying while you're in the restroom, you know she's in the shower.
I'll see her like I'm showering and I'm doing that extra undercarriage scrub.
Oh, absolutely.
And then just in hopes of. I'm not saying anything. Just in hopes of.
I might get the shave real quick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna do that because that may kill a moment. That may take too long. That'll kill a moment. And Jamie's real anal about cleaning, and so I let them hair clippings drop on the floor. Now she's thinking about vacuuming. That dries it all up. So I'm going with the equipment I got.
I do it in the shower.
Yeah.
And it's like
With whatever setup I got.
I got you.
Is that which I enter the room.
I got you.
But I'm gonna scrub it down. When I start doing that, and I see she get the brushing teeth and like.
So she knows.
Oh, it's up.
Yeah, she know what it is
it's
too.
up. I don't
You know
gotta
the
get no-
sign.
Yeah, I don't even gotta get no draws on the way out.
Yeah. I'm not getting dressed.
Nah.
Yeah.
And maybe as a married man, I think you just don't like dealing with rejection. Mo, tell us when we're going too far.
No. I have a follow-up question.
Okay, I don't like asking for no head either. I just lay back.
And just know I want it.
Always. The worst things can be happening to me.
Bruh.
I would like some head at that moment. Or a moment soon to follow.
So head over
Everything.
straight. Okay.
Everything.
Head over everything. Okay.
What's funny is, Ro, you are close friends. I married you and your wife.
Right. He did our
What?
Yeah, he appreciates our wedding.
In LA, flew to Houston, drove to Louisiana,
Wow, that's special.
set the IDs, and flew back. And
That's
we
special.
road trips, conversations.
All that.
I laugh at our similarities versus some of my other homeboys. Not all of them, but some of them. That's like one of my homeboys don't like head. Do not put your mouth anywhere near my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Why
dude,
he like that? Why
are
he setting himself up with
why
that?
are you like that?
Because he don't want to have to do it back.
He says he can't come off of it. And I'm like,
That's
but
not
that
right. You don't get
that-
full on crawfish pies or
blueberry
oysters. Or it gets you going for the catfish Appaloosas.
Right.
Yeah, you need something else coming.
But
out.
y'all do it back
Yeah.
every time y'all get it though.
Oh yeah, I'm
Or
gonna
before.
do it without it.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, the same way.
Easily.
Okay.
You
I
know.
mean, I'm not Khaled or anything like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I will do it without getting anything.
That's what I'm saying. Without
Okay.
getting nothing, as we
Absolutely.
do with most things,
There
Yeah.
it is. Such is life.
such as life.
Now I will do that under the covers. We were talking earlier about being under covers.
I'm gonna probably do. Yeah.
I can start that under cover. I'm not gonna stay under there, but
No,
it's
you'll
gonna
die.
turn to a hot box.
Yeah, you gonna die.
But people that have sex under the covers, I'm like, yo,
That's too movie
I
like.
couldn't-
That's
these are
movies.
romanticized.
Yeah.
Don't nobody do
there's
that
heat.
for real.
Like my body temperature is rising, yours is rising, and now we're producing and conducting heat.
Nah, that's too much.
But yeah, I told her one day, she was like, I didn't know if you wanted me to wake you up with head or not. Did you cut me out?
Yeah.
Right.
You call me a
Right.
slur?
Right.
How dare you?
Right.
Don't ever wonder.
Don't ever.
Don't ever wonder.
Maxwell.
That's what he was talking about.
Maxwell?
Don't
Yeah.
ever wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ever
No,
wonder.
man. And I give it better than I give. I give it better than I get it.
Sure.
Right. Like I'm
Sure.
down to do that,
Sure.
even if
Sure.
there's nothing in return.
100%. Though something in return would be great.
Will be nice.
Yeah.
Will be nice.
But see, for y'all, that you said that getting head is like crawfish, right? In some way, or like oysters. you
Getting
know?
head is like
It's the build up.
No.
Right?
no.
Keep going.
Getting head is it's higher than that.
Yeah.
It's way
a
high
bucket.
up, but I'm only
But you-
saying it's
do
an
you-
appetizer in the sense that your
For
man
some
was
people
like,
that-
oh, that's not gonna finish me off. It's
Yeah,
like that's
right.
not
Yeah,
what
you
it's
don't have to treat
about.
it as that. But it can be that.
It can be.
Absolutely.
Ah,
It
okay.
can be.
I see.
Yeah.
And my wife does enjoy finishing me from that.
Okay, I will say most full-heartedly. Mine does not. I don't know if it's. I think it's her joy to know that okay, she's giving me something I like.
Yes.
But as far as like just monster, I'm coming to
Yeah,
finish
yeah,
him.
yes.
I don't know if that's her. I don't know if that's her
But
goal.
is it part of the cleanliness thing?
No, I don't think it's the cleanliness thing. I don't think it's the
Is
cleanliness
it
thing.
is it a bodily fluid thing though?
I just don't think like she's a. You know, I naturally like eating coochie. It's cool.
Same.
It's a nice thing
Yeah.
to do, right?
Enjoy.
I don't think she
Same.
feel that way about giving a head. You see though? And I don't know if a lot of women do. Some
I
do.
get that. And you know what? I wonder, but there are people, like I've had conversations of like, oh no, my gal comes off of like giving me,
That's scary too.
which is wild because
That's
how
scary
much do you
because
have
it's
to
like your libido is up there.
like you.
Can I keep up one? And if
Yes.
it's like
Yes.
also too, I
also
like a
that.
little bit of threshold of like I'm not that into sex like that. You see?
Correct.
It gives me a little security. Not that I don't trust my wife.
To help you know that you're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
as
yeah.
nasty
You ain't no
as-
rabid dog. You can't be out there like me. I know I'm gonna do right. I'm
Sure.
gonna control
But see,
myself.
that's a lesbian mindset
Yeah. Talk to me.
because there are women that are touch me nots, so their entire pleasure is
only giving.
only giving, and
And-
them and receiving
Sure.
is like too intrusive.
I was thinking about that also with just gay men in general because there's something that only blow their guy
Yeah.
and don't get it back.
I just cannot see being a man, gay or straight, and don't want
Bruh.
head.
Just me.
But unpack that bag. Touch me not. So you talking about
Touch
there's
me
just
not.
people just pure servers.
Yes.
I just
And
give.
they don't want to be touched. Like there are some, don't touch my titties, don't touch nothing.
Does that come
Yeah.
with being? Is that the more
I
typically the more
lesbian?
masculine presenter or?
Yeah, typically.
Okay.
Oh wait, but,
Okay.
so I am masculine presenting.
Yeah.
So I do know that I'm lesbian.
Yeah.
But so I got a friend. Her sister is married to her wife,
Mhm.
but her sister says she's not a lesbian. She's not gay.
Her sister that's married to the wife is not lesbian. Okay.
She said because she only gets it, she would never eat a woman.
Her sister's married to a woman,
Yes.
Oh.
and she only gets pleasure from the woman. She
She
never
receives.
touches the
so I'm
other.
not gay.
But I think,
But
I can understand if her classification on identity is determined by sexuality,
Sure.
sexual
I
identity.
feel like that's short-sighted though.
But if you
But why marry?
right,
You know
and
what I mean?
also you're living a homosexual lifestyle that's governed, so you
Sure,
will be
sure.
treated as a lesbian.
There you go.
Therefore, your rights are limited. You know, you're just
Mhm.
you're a minority. So that's really interesting.
And you are still gay, lesbian, however you want.
because you're
Like,
doing
oh,
life
Peep
with
this. Peep this.
Mhm.
Me and Lisa,
Sure.
we're having an emotional,
Thing.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie catches wind of that. I'm cheating, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not governed just by
But also,
sex.
she dreams about it. Dreams about it too.
If she has a dream that I talk to somebody,
That's-
I need to leave the house. But it's not governed
Oh,
just by
man, that's
sex.
It's not.
yeah.
You see what I'm
It's
saying?
not.
Yeah.
And so the same thing with this one. You're married to a woman. You get your emotional connection, affections. You go home, and that is your home in that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess maybe her sexuality is defined by her sex
Yeah.
The
life.
sex, the literal
Right.
sex. Yeah.
So
yeah,
does she identify as heterosexual, or she just doesn't identify?
I don't. Yeah, that I don't know.
Okay.
I do know that she repeatedly tells her family, "I'm not gay."
Her
then
grandma's still alive.
It definitely sounds like she got a lot of shame.
Her grandma's
Yeah,
still
and
Oh,
you see what I'm
okay.
saying?
Yeah.
No, grandma,
Shame.
no, grandma dead.
Grandma dead?
Grandma dead.
Who was the one calling the person your little friend? Because she's still acquiescing to that.
But I don't think that person exists. So
It's in her head.
it is.
Oh.
Everybody's very open and
Oh, that's
everybody's
cool.
very aware of how she's been, and it's not like she just became
Yeah.
like we know you,
Right.
Yeah.
So this isn't anything that we're judging you on.
Is it one of those things like, hey, we can tell? Even if she wasn't married to a woman, like years back.
But even if it wasn't, we can tell. It's like you're with your son has two mothers.
Right.
Yeah.
Like their conversation to me is a moot point because there's no
This
getting
is
around it.
interesting. She has a son,
Yeah,
so she's been with men.
yes, but her partner came to her life like when the son was like 6,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's graduating high school.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing to correct this, what you just said,
Mhm.
which is a natural response, but she has a son, so she's been with men.
That's
is
an assumption.
That is not always the case.
That's not
Right.
always true. Thank you for
Yeah.
learning me.
Yeah.
That's not always true. Could have adopted. Could have whatever.
Yes,
You know.
yeah, I got you.
That's very
In
true.
vitro, yep.
Yep.
Could've
That's
did that.
true. Thank
Yeah.
you, Mo. I am
Yeah.
right though.
But you were right in
Yeah,
this
you're right
case.
in this
But
case. Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
She's
though.
saying be careful.
Thank you. No.
making generalizations.
No. You taught me something.
Yeah, because I've said that before to another lesbian woman, and she was offended.
And it's actually
So
ignorant.
she corrected me.
Yeah.
Because she's like, I've never
Right.
Yeah,
I've never been with a man.
It's
She
actually
was like,
ignorant.
in her case, she was, but she
Oh.
was like, just because I have a child doesn't mean that I'm less of a lesbian. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, so she felt
okay.
challenged
Yeah,
that
she felt
you-
challenged. So
I
that was
got you.
because it's
Huh.
natural to think. If you got a kid, you was with a
But-
man at some point in your life, and you probably went gay or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's-
I think it does,
But-
like you would say, color in some of the lines too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not my job to ask, like, was it?
But
actual-
also it's kind of like when you look at like race and people who try to like wear their blackness even though they're married to someone that's not black, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you saying about interracial relationships? It's like, wait, I didn't say
I ain't say that.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't say anything about it. I'm just saying, as a black person, X, Y, Z. So, and I'm not saying like people don't have a right to defend their identity,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's like there was no judgment there. It was a misassumption, sure. I apologize for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But to become completely offended by it is a little weird
Yeah.
because why is that on your shoulders?
Yes.
Especially when you talk to somebody that's open and
Yeah.
you know, like you can correct. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't feel like less of a person or
It's just a teachable moment.
absolutely.
You know? Yeah.
Like, but if
Mhm.
you've never been around people that open-minded and you've always lived in
Yeah.
defense,
Yeah.
Yep.
then you do have
Or
to.
having that shame and that
Sure,
that
sure.
insecurity around who and what you are.
I had to
Sure.
stop saying pause
You had to stop
Oh.
saying what?
because it's offensive. I was like, I have so many close clients and friends that are gay. Like,
Mhm.
pause.
Pause?
Yeah, you know how
Hey,
when
pause.
dudes say pause or no
Have
homo.
to say something that,
or-
yeah, it's like, to me, it
Like,
infers gay is bad. Or I have
Oh.
to explain to you, I'm not gay though.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh,
so,
kind of like the no homo in
Sure.
rapping?
yes,
Okay.
but I do say no Diddy because no Diddy's funny. So my client today said, "Hey, look at my hair last homecoming. Look at this homecoming." I said, "No, Diddy, but it's a lot longer and thicker now." So it's like,
But I just feel like that sensitivity shouldn't really be there.
I think to an
I don't
extent-
think like if you say no homo, okay, it's not, you're not saying no gay, no. You know, like you're not being offensive.
sure.
You're just saying like,
Sure.
this is what I meant by that.
Algorithms
It's
not gonna
all
like that word.
it's all vernacular.
Yeah, you do a bleep there.
no, I'm playing.
You can bleep it.
Yeah, it's how people choose to speak and talk, and there's different levels of sensitivity.
Yeah.
I just think because I have a responsibility and a natural
Yeah.
sensitivity to my friends, my clients,
Of
but
course.
I also, y'all patronize my service. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I want to speak well and represent all my people.
And I also think I have a perspective. I kind of have a big freedom mentality when it comes to sexuality. How big freedom is like, you can call me bruh, you can call me sis, you can call me whatever. Like
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
care
not-
about.
yeah.
I'm not prescribed
Yeah.
to pronouns,
Sure.
things like that. It's not that I'm not sensitive to it. It's just
But I'm not, I don't
why
think that you're using that to.
yeah, and I'm not gonna keep. It's too much work.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that kind of work with heterosexual people.
You don't.
No.
So why would I create a more labor-intensive life experience for myself?
Sure.
So me
a good way to
personally,
say it.
I just
Yeah.
don't. It's not that. It's not so big and extra, but there are people that will get in your ass on like every little thing.
Where is your
Yeah.
line, if it exists a line, or where is your like threshold for? Let me correct you on that. You see what I'm saying? When it does come to terminologies or understandings, kind of like what we just
Yeah.
had.
I
Is it
feel
like
like.
awareness or like teachable?
I mean, it's more so. I mean, if people are just saying, kind of like general, like if somebody were to say something general because of Oprah and Obama,
Sure.
like it's not applicable to all. Like I think I'm more sensitive to generalized terms versus specific. Like you say all and everybody, and that's not
Let's correct that.
relevant to
Let's
me
correct that. Sure.
personally. It's like, well,
Your
for
all is
me,
not
it's
all.
like
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And so, it's like when somebody can say, you always do that, but you
Yeah.
don't always
Hyperbole,
do that.
yeah.
You know, it's like, that hyperbole
And
shit.
super generalizations.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff. But also,
And absolutes.
I can have however long of a conversation. I could talk to anybody. We don't have to have the same views, conversations, the same point of views. But
Sure.
because we're all entitled to have our own belief system. If it's offensive towards me,
I was gonna say, especially if you're reasonable.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
when it's like, okay, hold on now, we can still have a climate of respect. But otherwise, I'm pretty flexible. I feel like when it comes to identity conversations, and
Where did that start from you? Because I get that you're saying that's how you are. but
yeah, I
you have to
think
be
because
exposed to
I
something like
don't
that.
want to be. I don't want that energy towards me. So
Yes.
I literally go back to that basic as ABC 1, 2, 3. Do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
agree.
Like that's literally my mantra that I have carried since I was younger. And it's like, if I can lead with that, it just makes life a lot easier. It makes relationship dynamics a lot easier. And also, I try not to have expectations, but rather standards. Right? So it's like I have a standard for my relationships, but in terms of expecting things, because I don't really want you to expect a lot from me or expect things from me. So it's really just about what are your requirements and what are your standards. And so once I have like a clear understanding of that, it pretty much dictates how I move in the world, how I navigate.
I love like having the awareness of saying I don't want, and it could come off in a nasty way sometimes, but to say I don't want you to want much from me. So I'm gonna say that where I'm not wanting much from you.
Right,
And
like
we gonna keep it right there.
Right,
Just on some general life stuff.
Yeah. Like, I told in my season right now, 'cause like yourself, or just like you say, you left the job. I left my corporate job 3 months ago, and I've just been tethering. I feel like I'm tethering.
Was that May or June?
That was May.
Yes.
And
End of May.
yeah, May 31st is my
May
last day.
24th for me.
See,
Let's
amen.
go. Come on, transition.
But right, but I told my people, I was like, I need permission to be a not so great friend right now.
Yeah.
While I
While I
navigate what
figure
this
out-
looks like,
yeah,
I really need, like, you ask me what I need I need grace
Lower,
and I
yeah.
need lower,
Lower expectations
standards,
and
right?
standards.
And like even asking that is difficult,
Yeah. And
but
day
that's
to
what I
day,
need,
I don't know how I'm going to feel.
right?
Like day to day, which is
Yeah.
why last night I get home so like down, and my wife's like, "Yeah, I felt you all week. Like I've been praying for you all week
Yeah.
because I know, like, mortgage pulled twice on Monday,
Why they do that?
bro. It wasn't an accident. I forgot I'd already scheduled a payment.
And they don't update that ledger.
So
in
I
real
scheduled a
time.
payment in August for the 1st. Then I'm like, crap, I didn't schedule a payment. I called, scheduled another payment, did not realize, oh, you're already paid up.
What a blessing.
No, bro. Not when you just wake up to 2 payments gone.
Yeah.
And you
Do you have to pay next month then? Does the count?
well,
Like, are you good on
no,
the next
you
one?
do. You still have to pay. You still have to pay.
It's just
that.
like it says if you gave an extra
You paid
pay.
Yeah, I paid extra. Yeah. You get extra.
Look,
But it ain't.
ship at the principal.
It won't roll.
I see.
Because that's what I was asking that when I first got my mortgage. Was like, I will pile some of this up here and there.
Yeah, you
pay
can
it up.
pay
It
like
won't.
6 months worth.
No,
They say,
yeah.
nope, you gotta be doing good every month.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Damn.
Correct. And they won't let you pay partial payments online. So if I want to pay half my mortgage,
That's
I gotta
crazy.
call
Yeah.
and sit through, 10 minutes of pushing buttons, and then
What?
hey, I just want to pay half right now, and I'll pay half. Bro, it's annoying.
That's
Yeah.
wild, especially
Yeah.
because that's something you're owning.
There you go.
Like
I don't want to own a home.
There you go.
you don't.
No, I don't.
I feel that. I don't
Do you
think I
not
do
do you
either.
not want to own a home as the type of space, or do you just not want to own where you stay? Would you own a condo, a townhouse, an apartment?
I don't know if I want to own a condo either.
Would you own land?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, land, commercial building, workspace, own it,
Okay.
definitely. The place I sleep in, I just feel like it don't yield nothing. But it costs me like time, money, worry. Siding blows off the house, gotta fix the roof, gotta
Sure,
do,
sure.
there's no gym, no pool. Could have a pool.
You could no,
You can have
do
both.
that. You can do that yourself.
But, okay.
You can do that.
Future me, yeah.
Sure.
If I can have it how I want to have it. But going out to Rocheron
Oh, right now to do
and get the home I can afford, or
because
you know what I'm
everybody's
saying?
driving, bro. I've got.
Which I'm not mad at that. I've been in beautiful homes, but that's not the life I like it in the city.
I get.
Yeah.
No, I get that. And
Yeah.
in the city, you can't get the home that you would want.
No.
I get that.
No,
No, that's fair.
no. And I'm not saying I need the most, biggest, best, but I just like a nice, spacious enough apartment, amenities, balcony, pool. I'm cool. My son's getting bigger, so we'll have to
But
do something.
but is there something at all for you in the idea of equity that?
I don't know if that kind of
increases?
equity like turns me on.
Okay.
I built a company. I have like a retail thing on. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I don't
You
know
got- you
if
have-
like that kind of equity turns me on. I think
Gotcha.
it's the more like
Commercial.
entrepreneur sense of equity and
That's good.
commercial. That kind of gets stands the hairs up on my neck a little more.
I got
so.
you. I got you.
But like I don't know though. But
But when you were a kid, did your parents own? Did they have like rental property as well?
no, we've owned our house since '96,
Okay.
and so
Okay.
They
they've
still
owned
have
that
it?
house. Yeah, they still have it.
Got you.
And even with that, when you think about like, okay, them passing it on, neither me nor my sister look at it like, man, when we get the,
Yeah.
Right.
just like, mom and daddy, stay alive long, please, because nobody want to go back to commercial.
Right.
Even my sister though, she has a condo
Okay.
in Hawaii.
Where's she? I'll say she's still in Hawaii.
Yeah, she's in Hawaii.
Gotcha.
It's a Honolulu.
But in Hawaii though, you ain't trying to buy nothing.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
She has before though. She's owned a home in Hawaii before too.
How much is that?
I don't know, but she's doing better than all of us. She's
Yeah.
having a better time, more fun. She's having a better time than most of us, and I'm happy for her.
That's good.
So my parents owned a couple of houses growing up, and then we had the rental properties at one point as well. This is the early '90s, and so the idea of property management for a subscription was not there. So my dad was just tired of being the landlord and going to tell them that their payment's late, tell them stop putting holes in the wall,
Yep.
as opposed to going through like a structured property
Yep.
manager that we could now. And so they got rid of both properties at that, and they were single family units. But the idea of it always dwelled with us of like get something, own something, let that equity build while you also decide to own something else.
Yeah.
And so we were renting the house we're in. After the pandemic, we started renting, and then 2 years into it, our landlord calls and says she's going through divorce. Do we want to buy it? And we did want to buy it, but we weren't going to have enough money to offer anything until 2 years from then. So she calls us 2 years early, and we're like, yeah, we want to buy it. And we bought this house through grants, first-time homeowners, yada, 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 all that stuff. Didn't have to move one thing. Bought the house we were in.
Wow.
We had already been renting.
Great house too.
That was divine.
Great house too.
Absolutely.
Detached garage, I like your backyard.
And Marcus just moved 2 doors down
Right.
in the same model home. My wife's brother and he and his family just moved.
That's what's up.
So now our son and our nephews are at the same school.
Close.
Growing
Yep.
up
Yeah,
together.
not just close, but like same school, same elementary school around the corner. You know,
Village for
yeah,
real.
man. Like you got more eyes, more. Hey, go put my trash in.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, go check on the
Get
house.
them packages.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's lovely.
Exactly.
Even dinners.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Keep good fences, but still, you know,
Sure.
even dinners. I think that's beautiful.
And HOA.
Yeah.
I don't remember this shot. That's a lot of booty right there.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, this is one of the classic black 16.
What's it going on there?
Blair Underwood
Right.
and
Right.
Jada Pinkett.
Right.
Woo.
I don't think I got to watch this through anybody's fingers.
He rubbed.
We were talking about watching this with parents.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Uh-huh.
this was definitely one of those like go out of the
Uh-huh.
room.
Oh yeah.
Go out
Yeah.
of the room.
Put your head down.
Yeah.
That was such an uncomfortable thing. Like your parents watching a movie that you shouldn't have been in there.
You should be in the first place.
But you're watching
Yeah.
the sex scene. You
Absolutely.
Know?
And is it too late? Can you make it out in time?
No, I'm hard.
Because it's soul food and this
All that. Yeah.
Woo!
You never know when
It's
it's
got
coming.
it.
Soul food catch you.
it does.
It
It's just
catches.
dancing and then it's like, oh,
I'm gonna just act like I didn't
It's
see
happening
that. We're not
anyway.
gonna talk about it.
bro.
You know your parents
And it
never
never-
stop to
and it
teach
never-
you about it. They never
No,
stop
they
to
don't.
teach you about what you just saw.
No.
Because they
teaches
weren't
you.
prepared to do that.
And
day.
it was wrong for you seeing it.
You weren't supposed
Yeah.
to see. And the other piece is, it never gets less awkward to watch those kind of things with your parents.
Nope.
Yeah.
Like,
Even if you have kids.
even if you have kids in your own place,
You
and
know I'm
they're at
active
your
sexually.
house, I am. Fast forward real quick. Just fast forward. Like we ain't gotta
Mhm.
stop
Mhm.
here. Swarm, the opening scene. No.
Oh God, that was so.
I'm
It was
alright.
unbelievable.
We watched it at the premiere at South by Southwest in a theater full of people, and
Oh my God.
I don't know how we came back, like mentally from that to even watch. Like there was no pause, there was no rewind. There, like it was just like ham and.
That was the scene with Chloe.
And they're there. Chloe's in the audience, like she rolls away,
Oh yeah.
and this is like, all right.
What a year for Damson Idris. That was his work. That was his like
Yeah, for
his,
real.
his job. He pretend to, you know, clap Chloe's cheeks
Sure.
and then go home to actually Lori Harvey.
Man,
Yeah,
Good for him.
look how Lori came back just now.
man. Is he still? They still together?
Full circle. No, they're
Oh,
not.
of course not.
They're not. But he,
There's
hey,
inspiration there.
but he went. He went.
He did.
He got in there.
He started
He
talking.
went. Yeah.
Who's she with now?
I don't know.
Flip a coin. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
She be moving.
People be want to like try to call her, like put the whore card on her. It's like, no, you know, it's a boyfriend.
Well, and
Why? Cause she just be.
in
she has
Hollywood,
different
if she was a
boyfriends.
white woman, nobody would be.
Bachelorette.
Absolutely.
Bachelorette.
That's that double.
And the only reason we
standard
care
shit,
about
though.
Jennifer Lopez is because we know she's crazy.
Yeah.
But Jennifer, out there.
Yeah.
How she ended up back with Ben Affleck? I never understood it then, and I
Listen,
don't
when
understand
you
it now.
got that thing, and he got that thing, it's a magnet.
What he got though?
I'm saying he always got something that satisfies her.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like obviously there's
They might have a complimentary crazy too, though.
a complimentary crazy,
Yeah.
but you see him tired of her though. You see
For
it in his
sure,
face.
for sure.
And I'm saying at that point to me, it's not complimentary.
He made his
Yeah.
match.
She probably not even like, damn, fine, J Lo.
Yeah.
For him, he probably like, ooh.
Oh, an older man taught me something back in. I had like a job in high school, truck driver man, and we were riding to a moving job, and he said,
You were driving trucks, or you were?
"No, I'm in high school. He's driving." The
Okay,
truck."
that's yeah. Okay, just clear.
No,
clear that.
I'm just riding in the middle.
Copy.
Actually, I'm in high
Here
school.
it is.
It's-
Awkward.
Yes.
Shoulder to shoulder, hip
And
to
there was
hip.
a woman walking, and she's a nice, shapely woman and all that, and we all looking like, woo, you know. And I'm,
Sure.
I liked women at the time, but I wasn't the type to be like, God damn, out the window. I'm young.
But you're learning it.
Day.
Yeah.
But I'm learning the
There
behavior,
it
so
is.
I do
There
it too.
is. Sure.
And we do that, and then the guy says, my daddy told me, you see a woman walking, no matter how fine she is,
She get on some of the nerves.
leave her walking.
Oh.
He said, because there's somebody somewhere who's sick of her shit.
Right. When that shit, it
Yeah.
don't matter how fine you are.
Yeah.
You fucking crazy
you mean
or
in general,
just-
like walking as a mode of transportation?
Yeah, not walking in the mall, but
Okay,
like
yes,
walking
you see her like walking to a bus stop or
in proximity to cars.
there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking when you should be riding. Yeah.
Because
Somebody, you too fine to be
Yeah,
walking. Why
yeah,
did the last
yeah.
man who or person who knew
whoever
you
car you had,
let you be walking?
absolutely.
Come on,
Somebody
man.
let you walk.
Sum
Yeah.
up.
That's and the same can be said for dudes that ain't got their own anything.
Oh, for sure.
Not you know like
For sure.
roommates are cool
Unless you
if that's
don't
all
have
got.
legs.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Something's up
something gotta
with
be
you.
yours.
Yeah, yeah. Something up with
gotta
you.
be yours.
Something's
gotta be
definitely
yours.
up. And if you can just point out and tell me straight up, like, hey,
Hey, here's
debilitating mental illness,
There it is.
whatever.
Lack of trust.
Cool.
Every time I bought something, it got stolen.
I got it.
Something.
I got it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know, but it can't be. Mama made it too good. I just can't leave, man. Look at my setup.
Oh,
Right,
I made it too bad.
right.
Now I hate the idea.
Now
of
I,
them.
yeah,
But I'm going to use them
yeah, there it is.
until they kick me out of their house and I'm homeless again.
Jamie used to say that a lot. Men hate women. I said, you just hate men. But you know what? She was right.
You think so?
Men do not like women. They like sex with vaginas, but they don't like women.
And
So I
women
hear
really
that- I
don't
hear
like
that
men.
tape,
Nah.
And I read it. Is it just us? Is it just some?
I like women.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I like women a lot.
and like I love black women.
There
Like,
are things I just absolutely cannot stand about women. All colors. Like
Yeah.
choosing foods.
like indecisiveness.
That, but
Or-
foods. It could be indecisive. I'm indecisive about things. I know what I want to watch all the time, but
Oh, wait,
choosing food specifically.
Yeah.
Tell me how.
We go to the place to, and I'm not talking about my wife, but she does it too. And she truly
Love you, Joe.
believes everyone's stupid, and you can't tell Jamie a whole lot about a whole lot sometimes, not just any stranger off the
Sure.
street. But let us be at Chili, and she's gonna look at the waiter and say, "What do you like?" It's like, why you value their opinion? They're an idiot
Ah.
any other time,
Yeah.
but you're being so indecisive, you're gonna put it in their hands.
Yeah.
I got you.
You do you like the surf and turf, or should I get the
And if it's
yeah.
nasty, does she send it back?
She may send it back.
Okay.
She may send something back,
But my thing is like being annoyed by something. You know,
that
we
that's a
talk about-
trait that I don't like.
No, I
but
get
the
what you're
person.
saying.
No, I
But
don't.
yeah, because we can have a thing of backsplash when you brush your teeth or
There's that.
whatever, right? Like there's those things.
Mhm.
And Ebony was upset with me this morning because last night at midnight, after we had a great time together,
That's
she
nice.
says, "Go take the 3-year-old to potty." And I'm like, I'm also going to eat right now, so I go like get pork chops out the refrigerator, get sides out, put in the microwave, sit down to eat, put some stuff on TV, get lost in that, and before you know it, I'm asleep.
And you forgot to take this kid to potty.
I wake up at 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, crap, I knocked out. Let me take him to the potty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he peed on himself.
Damn.
And she's like, I told you, you should have went and did that first before
Yeah.
you did all this stuff.
Yeah.
Which is a very simple thought. It's like I should. When she said it, it was midnight, and that's usually the time. But I
Mhm.
thought 12:30, it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, okay, like now you need to go get the sheets off the bed, like throw them in the wash and dryer. Because it wasn't just that I
Now you got a
pee.
chore.
Is that I didn't pee and I didn't stop to fix it. I moved into a different bed, cleaned him up, put him on different clothes,
Mm-hmm.
make sure he don't smell pissy.
Mhm.
But I didn't go back and clean the sink with crying
Right.
because it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And she's like, when I woke up, she's like, you need to get all that stuff off the bed, you need to get it in the washer. You need to,
Yep.
and I'm like,
Yep.
okay, you're right, but also like waking up to this is wild. But I can't say that because you also put me to sleep.
I was gonna say she did the thing you
know
like
what I
at
mean?
4
Like,
a.m.
But see,
did
because
the
she put
thing.
it on you, she thought you was gonna do what she's supposed
There
to
you
do.
go.
But also
There
the
you
reverse effect. It killed me.
I can't.
Stop.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I am suspended in disbelief.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's great for her ego. But,
Sure.
you know.
But for her
But
anxiety,
Right, she like,
you
but
still
you
got
know.
things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said it's not like I went to sleep too and we forgot. It's like there it is. And I'm sure he probably didn't peach like 2 a.m.
You had time.
I know I had a budget of time.
Yeah.
I went to sleep. And
On the couch.
on couch.
Yeah.
On couch. And obviously she would sleep hard enough to not know I wasn't in bed.
Yeah.
Because usually she's gonna, hey, where you at?
Yeah, I was both in that REM.
Yeah.
Like, staying.
Absolutely. Absolutely just exhausted.
Yeah.
Right.
Beautiful.
Really good.
Good for y'all.
Yeah, but
A healthy sex life.
but to the point,
Here.
I'm just saying, like, I don't understand, like, there are those things you don't like about it.
Yeah.
Like the idea of like women, especially black women.
And that's more of a you thing. It's a self thing, I think. Now there, and I won't put it all the way on the self thing,
No.
because I've dated women who had very contentious relationships or with their fathers,
Sure.
or felt very let down by even a present father.
Look at you.
Back.
Look at you,
Back.
yo.
You know?
It hit different.
Golly.
Yeah, it hit different.
I mean, once you put the shades on,
Objectively cool.
Yeah.
oh, without question.
Yeah.
That's the.
Without
I needed
question.
to get back to myself. Yeah.
I feel that.
No, it's great. Leave the glasses. You are
I
good.
feel that.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I got you all the way cleaned up. But yeah, I
I
think,
think that idea that men just don't like women and that they just want the.
and it just, I think it comes out of a lot of things, and probably more than I can say in the next 3 minutes. But I think there's like your familial relationships,
I would say how you're raised makes
how
a big
you're
difference.
raised, how you're
Like,
not raised,
Yeah.
your
If you've
desires
never seen
too.
your dad bring multiple women in the house
That's
All right.
and call them aunts.
Yeah.
know, If you've never,
That'll do it.
you know what I mean? Like my parents just celebrated 38 years of marriage. My wife's parents just
And they
celebrated
seem like they
30.
like each other.
They do.
But I'll be honest. I have to be honest, Vincent. Your mom seemed like she still like to, get down. I have to be honest. Jamie's mom is like that.
Are you trying to end this podcast right now?
No, I'm not trying to end it.
Because it's over.
No.
I've shut
I'm
down.
gonna cut it. No.
Follow him. Follow
No,
me.
no,
Follow
no,
her. The social media handles are in the
No,
bottom of the
Vincent,
screen.
and I apologize. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I said it to Jamie's mom.
Oh,
I said it seemed, and I say that
I'm
in a
not
sense
processing
of,
what you're saying.
I'm saying
It's
in
not
the sense
disrespect.
of your dad after 30 whatever years, he can be a happy served man. Jamie, I'm sorry. You don't like thinking about your parents in that way? I'm not saying.
I don't know what you're saying. Like, I don't hear you. I'm listening to what you're saying, though. There's
No.
obvious satisfaction. My parents still sleep with towels next to the bed. They're still.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My parents sleep in separate beds. It's like
got you.
contentious.
I got you.
It's, you see what I'm saying? Your
I got you.
parents like each other.
Sure.
And
You see one, you see
your
both.
dad serves your mom.
Sure.
And there's a way that a woman needs to be served.
Sure.
How a man helps around her.
Sure.
Your mom serves your dad. I am mad. He seems happy to be there. And there's one way we like to be served. Mostly. I'm sorry, Vince. I look at Jamie.
Mama, Daddy, I hope y'all cut this off a long
We
time
can
ago.
cut this. We
No,
can
no, no, no.
But
No.
I told
This is
Jamie's
Rose
mom,
Barbershop.
and I'm gonna bleep myself here, but I told Jamie's mom.
Fades and
I said your mom like to. Your mom like to. I can tell. And we had a laugh because she knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like
It's the
she just don't
energy.
have
It's a
man.
thing. It's a thing.
It's the energy.
She
It's a
just
thing.
don't have a man.
You can tell.
You know a vibrant
You just don't want
woman.
it to be your
You know a
mama,
vibrant
right?
woman. And I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say anything else about your mom.
You're fine.
If you met Vince's mom,
She's watching
you know what I'm
this
saying?
now.
And I'm not talking about it's on some mom next door Pornhub energy, not nothing
Yeah.
like that.
She's
She's
just
just a
like-
vibrant
yeah.
woman.
Sure.
And
And to know you've been with somebody for 40 years.
good for your dad. is
It
what I'm
has to
saying.
be.
Good for
something
You're like-
Vincent Powell Sr.
Check.
Yeah, no, legit.
All right. Should I hit you up? Can you just manually put me in the schedule?
No, I'm gonna just put you in on Thursday. What time do you want?
No, I'm gonna let you know.
It's great to meet you. Listen.
Yeah, nice talking with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you know because I want to do it around when I'm around
Doing
the time
something?
that I have like events or like have to be more.
I'm gonna put you at. You usually come afternoon. Well, you came when Skrilla was here last Thursday. That means you were about a.
I'm gonna have to. I'm starting some like contract freelance work
Uh-huh.
though. So,
What do you do?
Media buying,
Oh,
podcast
okay.
media.
Okay.
buying,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
So I'm about to do it in a freelance way. So
Yeah.
once I see what the schedule's talking about, like how I can set my hours, because usually I'm able to come at this time.
And you know you can reschedule.
Yeah. Oh, so you can just put me wherever?
If you're more than like 12, 24 hours in advance, you can reschedule.
I was trying to do that, and then I was out my mind.
I think you're out the window too.
So I like, no, it let
Oh.
me. I usually do that, but I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to come to this.
Mhm.
Hey, bro, you got her info?
Yes.
So I teach in radio studio film department.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And so filmmaker by trade, shows, podcasts,
Okay.
feature films,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So in the media world, love chat.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Yeah.
that whole, I mean, we talk about it all the time. It's so expansive, but in terms of being able to monetize, we don't have a lot of that information. So I would love to try more of it. I'm now getting, I walked away from it full time, but now I'm getting to
Nice.
do some freelance work.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's perfect.
Just to get that little money in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I mean,
All right. Love you. Take care.
Love you. I'll hit you up then. It'll probably be 2 weeks though. I'm gonna see. I'm
You
gonna
want
try
it?
not to change.
You think you want it in 2 weeks?
Let me think about it.
I'm gonna put it on, and you can.
Yeah, just put it on.
You
Put
can
it
move
on.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thank you.
Vincent, the able to act ability in you. That was the first time you've ever unsettled me.
You said what?
Because you can hold that pause, that face, that look. You truly unsettled me. I said, oh boy,